went from being one of the laziest people I know to being able to achieve my goals daily. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the 3 techniques that I use to build discipline, even on days where I felt like doing absolutely nothing. If you're new here, my name is Morgan, and I really appreciate you joining me on my channel. I talk about beauty, fashion, wellness, tech, and business. And I'm on a mission to becoming a 6-figure blogger over at my blog, Lair, l-heir.com. In your spare time, please feel free to visit the link, check it out, because again, you're helping me out. Subscribe to my channel if you want, and let's get on with the video. The first step that changed everything for me was being able to identify my values, because I realized that when I aligned my goals with my personal values, discipline became a lot easier. I knew what I wanted. It was very clear the path that I wanted to take. And so discipline is something that comes natural to me. It was just that I had a minor setback, a little setback for me to be able to come back stronger. And now I'm in the right mental space to be able to even present you guys with these steps and techniques that I use to dig myself up from the little that I was in. Okay, so when I talk about identifying my values, I'm strictly talking about the things that make sense for your lifestyle today that is going to benefit your lifestyle in the future. So for me, I like to set finance goals, I like to set health goals, I like to set wellness goals, and most importantly, I like to set lifestyle goals. And yes, all those things play a part into my lifestyle, but being able to identify, how much money I want to make on a weekly or monthly basis is very important to me, because I have a client-based business outside of social media. So being able to say I need this amount of clients to be able to make this amount of money makes sense for me. If you do not know, I have been a full-time entrepreneur for well over 6 years, and I've been able to maintain my lifestyle through and through, not just from social media, because social media doesn't pay me that much, okay? I've been able to maintain my lifestyle according to the things that I'm doing off of social media, or my client-based business, where I'm a consultant. I help, swimwear businesses launch. I help other brands launch and create aesthetic marketing. That's just something I do. But I'm trying to diversify my income with not just like investments and things like that, but my social medias, and use this platform and my other platforms to make sure you guys know exactly who I am and what I'm about, so that you're not confused when you find me online. So that's like the finance part of things. When it comes to health, I also have, body goals. Obviously, I've always been my own body goals. I feel like I have a pretty decent body. If you see my thumbnail, that's really me. Okay. There was no photoshopping there. That's what I look like. That's me today. Okay. And I'm very proud of it, because I was not like that. I was living real large. Okay. Real thick, and ain't nothing wrong with being a little thick. It's just that I was uncomfortable being thick. I was uncomfortable in my own skin, and that's not cute. Okay. And now I'm back at a size where I'm like, okay, cool. But I'm also trying to gain like 15 pounds. Yeah, I said it, 15 pounds, I'm trying to gain 15 pounds. So that's something that I mean by what are my personal values and my goals, and how can I make them work together? I have to do all these things to make sure that that is a huge part of the foundation in which I'm trying to set for myself, so that I can keep pace with the things that I'm trying to, achieve. Another thing that is part of my values, again, is what I said, wellness, because I choose wellness outside of health, the health category, because wellness to me is like all about my mental stability and being able to mentally get through my days. I have a toddler, so my mind and my, my spirit, everything just has to be aligned, because I need to be my best self for my baby girl at all times, period. So yeah, that's what I mean by identifying your values. So take a moment, get out a pen and paper, because I like to physically write things. Get out a pen and paper, and honestly, just write down the things that you feel like you want to achieve quick. And if those quick things align with a much easier lifestyle in the future, then that's something you should be focusing on. The next technique, which is probably the biggest part of, going from lazy to discipline, is creating an action plan. So when it comes to an action plan, something that you want to focus on is make sure you're creating quick, doable steps and goals. If it's not doable on a daily basis, remove it. Just remove it, okay? Doing things that you can do every single day is going to make your life so much easier, because it's going to be something that is natural to you. So in the beginning, when I said, if you can do this for your lifestyle today, then that means in the future you're gonna have no problems because you're already going to be on it. You're gonna be like, boom, 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 boom. I got this because I'm already doing this. Things are gonna shift and change, but you're already doing things daily. You're already getting out of that lazy mentality. You're already getting out of that lazy body because you're physically moving around now. Your mind is more prepared to tackle everyday circumstances, everyday things that are thrown at you. So for instance, or for example, what I do is I get up in the morning and I make sure the first thing I do is journal. I leave my journal right next to my bed on the nightstand. Okay. If I cannot journal, I do it in my iPad as well. I can write in my iPad, or I'll get like an actual journal, which I have. I leave both of them by my nightstand so I'm able to just grab it and be like, okay, I need to get this off my mind. Why do I wake up with so many thoughts? I don't know, but that's the important part about journaling, is because you just don't know what's going to happen on that pen and paper or on your tablet or whatever that you're writing it on. So I like to journal. If I cannot journal, because I do have a toddler, it's very unpredictable around here. Okay. If I can't journal, I make sure that I at least don't pick up my phone. I don't pick up my iPad. I don't get on my MacBook. I don't get on my desktop. I don't cut on the radio. I don't cut on the TV. I sit in silence, or I move in silence for at least the first 35-45 minutes of my day. I don't need to hear nothing but my thoughts and my baby. That's the only thing that I need to hear. Because again, when I am in silence, I'm able to process. I'm able to think about the things that I need to get done for the day. Whether it's I have to go run errands, do I have to drop off my dry cleaning, do I have to get clothes tailored, do I have Zoom calls or business calls that I have scheduled with my clients. What is it that I need to do? All that stuff needs to process the first thing in the morning, because I'm able to quickly understand what I need to do. Also, another thing is, right after I have my moment of silence, I like to figure out how I'm going to move my body throughout the day. I can walk up and down my stairs in my house if that's the only physical activity that I can get, depending on the weather. Or I'll say, you know what, let me just get out. Let me just go walk around a store or something. Not shop. I mean, you can shop, but let me go walk around a store. Or let me just walk around my neighborhood. If I need to do something physical, I can do some yoga. If I can squeeze in a cycling class or a yoga class, I'll just go up the street to a cycling class or yoga class, so I can process and get my body moving. That's a huge part of not being lazy anymore, is engaging into some form of physical activity. It's really important. So create an action plan for your health, your finances, making those deposits into a high yield savings account, whatever it is, create an action plan. Okay, so the final part of this, the final phase in this, these techniques that I've been doing, is understanding that it's super important to reward yourself. You can be your own worst enemy, okay? Reward yourself. Be in favor of yourself. It's okay to make small little, quick moments to reward yourself. Whether it's you going against your own health plan and be like, you know what? I really need that donut today. I need the donut today. Girl, go get you a donut. Or whether it's you saying, I know I said I wasn't gonna drink this much coffee, but I need coffee today. Go to your favorite coffee house and get you some coffee. Don't get the large, get something small. Okay, don't go crazy. Just reward yourself. If you reached, if you said that you wanted to make this amount of money, reward yourself, treat yourself. If you said that, you were going to go to the gym every single day that week or whatever week, reward yourself. Go do something for yourself, whether it's getting a massage or facial, whether it's you just chilling, ignoring everybody for a day. Reward yourself. That is the biggest part. Aside from the action plan, because the action plan is huge, you got to be able to take action to reward yourself. But reward yourself. It's you will realize that as you create these, these discipline plans or discipline actions or disciplinary moments in your life, that rewarding yourself is going to feel so good, because it's going to push you into creating more plans for yourself. It's going to push you into being more disciplined. It's going to push you into being the best version of yourself. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you loved it enough to share it. I hope that you loved it enough to take a look down in my description box and visit a few of those links, including my blog, because again, I'm on a mission to becoming a 6-figure blogger. I hope you enjoyed it enough to follow me on my social medias. They're all linked down below. And if so, please subscribe to my channel, because I have lots more videos. It won't just be all about, serious things. I will have a little fun, throw in some beauty, some fashion and stuff like that. But for right now, this is where I'm at, and I want to help as many people as possible become the best version of themselves. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.